Keeper dominated every matchup, oppressed oftentimes the opposition. But this is a new day. The meta has changed again, and Keeper, especially in this matchup, does not look at all good anymore, in my opinion. I think Keeper is still certainly very playable against Orc, and also playable against Undead, but against Human, oh boy, you probably want to stay away from the Keeper. So it is the Demon Hunter first here to start things off, and the AM across the map for TH, so kind of back to old standard, I guess.
Are under attack.
LawLiet's favorite hero, and arguably his best hero, of course, is the Warden. And he is the scariest player in the world with a Warden in his hands. But it's a very map-dependent hero. Very level-dependent, and that makes her map-dependent. Because not on every map can you creep up to level 3 and beyond easily. This is not one of those maps. Level 2 certainly doable for Night Elf quickly, but level 3 is certainly rather hard. Both starting out with the same camp to begin with. And the demon just runs past the AM. Okay. LawLiet just wasn't looking for a moment. I was wondering, is he gonna look to kill some peasants or something? No. We have been seeing quite a bit of Wisp harass here on this map recently. And seems like that is the idea here one more time. Tech already started for the Night Elf. Tech started for the Human as well. Slightly behind, but only by a tiny amount. So one water elemental to deal with. The rest is going to get burned. LawLiet is trying to buy time for more archers. Ancient of War is pumping them out quickly. But it's also delaying the Moonwell. Oh, nice save right there. Level up for the AM. Simultaneously creeping with the Militia that grants him level 2. Still not enough mana for a Water Elemental. LawLiet paying close attention and making sure there is not enough juice on the AM. But a bit more stats as well. Is he gonna go for the boots here? It's gonna be time in just a moment. He looks like it. Oh, Mana Burn wakes up the creeps. That's a nice little touch. Resulting in a bit more damage on the footies, but also a bit more damage on the demon. Wait, how did he get level 2? Did he kill a footy? Sorry, I didn't see that. But the Demon Hunter now with level 2 and the boots is actually pretty good. He would love to get early level 3. If Demon can get level 3 by the time tier 2 rolls around, that is outstanding. Oh, LawLiet losing one archer right there. That hurts a little. And this camp is not easy to creep. With the Ogre Magi, Inner Fire, and Bloodlusted up. He's quite scary. And yeah, the third Moonwell was pretty late, so the Moon Juice is rather low for LawLiet. Hunter's Hall is a little bit late, so perhaps the lowers will be slightly delayed as well. LawLiet and other Night Elves have been skipping Dryads a lot recently against Human. As they are certainly strong early on tier 2 against Water Elementals and for the slow. But the later the game goes, the worse Dryads become, so some Night Elves completely refrain from building any currently. And again, it's the early game, it's a battle for experience. Early level 3 will be a game changer for both these heroes. But especially for the Night Elf, it's not that easy to do, as they rely on Ancient of War creeping quite heavily. But Ancient of War is still parked in the main, not daring to go into a creep camp just yet. Infi is a very strong player that will most likely be punishing you for an attempt such as that. Oh, the archers. LawLiet cannot afford to run his archers into these footies. One lore in the back. Could be a one lore tech. On the Human side of things, we have the rifle transition coming in and a sanctum. That is the norm nowadays. Especially on Concealed, we really don't see any expansions. But we see very few expansions to begin with. Archers getting pressured pretty heavily. The dust is there, and the kills will be coming in. 2 archers falling. Traded for 2 footies. Who's that better for? I'm not sure. For any kind of push that the human wants to do, having footies in the front line is nice. For Night Elf, for any kind of defense, having archers in the back line is also nice. Oh. Demon could have chased down this Archmage, actually. He's got the boots. Naga's very low. Oh, nice deny. Did you guys see that? LawLiet denies his Naga, not giving experience away. And is finding more burn targets. Demon is very hard on the chase here on this AM. But the priest is doing an excellent job. Healing the old man up nicely. More rifles, more priests. Tier 3 seems a little bit late by LawLiet here. And now it's daytime. This is where the dangerous time begins for the Night Elf, because we don't have Moon Juice regen anymore. The Moon Juice is already completely dry.
A town is under siege.
And LawLiet once again is skipping the dry. It's going into bears instantly.
A player's forces are under attack.
But TH is gonna fall back a little. Does not continue to pressure, but picks up creeping a little bit again. Would love to have level 3 AM. And level 2 Naga wouldn't be too shabby either. Demon is far away from level 3. That is a bit of a concern here, isn't it? And LawLiet is not sending out the Ancient of War because he's afraid of a push and wants to have the Ancient in a defensive position. This makes creeping for him very hard. He does have Reju finally, so that's gonna help. But still, it's not easy to creep up quickly. With Water Elementals and Priests, this is much easier to do now for the human. And what if you should send the Naga away? To give solo experience to the demon. Well, replenishment isn't too bad. Oh, sells it. Okay. 75 gold. More creeping for the AM. Again, creeping for him is no issue with Water Elementals and Priests. Sorceress is now in the mix as well. 2 priests only, so not that much sustain. And more rifles coming. Sorceress upgrades. Is Invi gonna push into the main? Is the question.
A player's forces are under attack.
For the scout, what's he gonna do with that information? I'm not gonna try to creep jack, I'm not gonna try to push, just creep up more instead. Catgust pipe. Well, that's of no use to him. But gold, at least. Pendant of energy for the Naga. Okay. You can min-max with the Moonwells pretty well with that as well. But I'm surprised at how tame this game is so far, especially from Infi. I was expecting a lot more pressure. Like maybe 55 supply push or something. Especially with the demon having been only level 2 for so long. I thought that that would be a good idea. Warlock was running away for no reason. Invis Demon Hunter. That's a nice little play. Sees this attack coming from a mile away. Naga has to fall back to the main. Naga only level 2. It's level 3 over here, right? Yeah. 3 heroes for Infi. And 56 supply. LawLiet only 45. And this is why the Ancient of War is in the main. Designed to buy time. Oh, we do have Dryads finally. Oh, and out of nowhere, starting to attack the Naga. But there is Invis. And the first Dryad dead right away. And the rifles, they can ignore the bears. Because the bears are slowed down. They're no threat. Really. Yet. Anyways. Demon has his staff away. And that will save him. But this is the big push. Good old rifle push. There's plenty of variations with that currently, but it's looking pretty good. Level 3 demon didn't really find enough damage in the mid game, I guess, to pressure the human, and now towers are coming. Does he have a lumber mill? No. He doesn't really need guard towers. Arcanes are good enough. And LawLiet in a horrible position. The shop's gonna fall. And the bears, they're just controlled really easily. 4 sorceresses in the back. Mana's looking good on them. AM is level 4 now, so Mana's obviously gonna look good on them. And this is a very tough break for LawLiet. Meaning, very tough to break this. One breaker in front, very smart. He can steal the reju. Oh, GG. LawLiet doesn't even try to break the contain. He sees no chance. GG, 1-0 for TH. Yeah, I think it comes down a lot to the Demon Hunter levels, right? It felt like the level 3 was just way too late. And with the Demon Hunter being not level 3 for so long, the Ancient of War couldn't go to the next camp because it would have been too dangerous. Yeah, but this is one of the worst maps for Night Elves to creep. Night Elves obviously rely on Ancient of War to creep reliably. And Concealed, not very good for that. Next map should be looking better for LawLiet, I imagine. And the map is going to be Terna Stand. Okay. This is a much better game, guys. This is going to be most likely a Warden. Anything else would be a tremendous surprise. Yeah, sorry guys. I know, it's TH, not Infi. If Neo's not here to correct me, this happens all the time. Neo, unfortunately, today has to work, by the way. I didn't say this before, I believe. Yeah, so it's just me today. Neo's going to be back tomorrow, though, for the final day. Map 2. Terna Stand. This is gonna be an entirely different game. I'm certain. So, here we go. Oh wait, I have to update the score. There we go. LawLiet now with a much better map, especially for his playstyle on Terranas against TH. I'm gonna try to remember it this time. TH, Remo, it's TH, TH, not Infi. TH. TH and Infi have been looking very good in this tournament. I mean, they basically always are looking very good. That's a weird base layout. On Terranas, the main base in the back is a little bit tight, so we do see these walls in front more here than on other maps. And there we go, the Terranas special. Terranas allows for different first heroes because it's easy level 3 creeps. Well, it's easy creeps to begin with. It's Merc Camp support, and it's easy level 3. This is why this map is normally vetoed by undeads and orcs, who can't really make use of these benefits, but Night Elf and Human absolutely can. So it's going to be Warden versus MK battle. Looking forward to that. This must most likely mean that we're going to go 2 base versus 2 base. MK, really not a 1 base hero, and neither is the Warden. But I was surprised at WGL with quite a few MK1 base plays, so perhaps this could be doable here as well. But I don't think I've ever seen it against Night Elf before. I've seen it against Undead a bunch of times, even against Orc. Oh, the Fan of Knives, how good is it gonna be? Oh, beautiful Fan! Quad kill. Infi steals the Shadow Priest though. That's nice for healing. And for Dispel if he should need it, but he really shouldn't need it. 1 of mana steal for the MK. That's good. Everything that's mana is good for the MK. Same goes for the Warden. She found tankiness, which can also be good for her to put on more pressure to stay in longer to look for more kills. Both these heroes are very similar in many regards. Extremely mana dependent and extremely strong in the late game. However, have weaknesses early. Of course, also have big differences in the late game. Warden excels at economy harass. MK excels at ground control. So here comes the expansion now. 5 militia only. Huh, that looks a little bit light to me. But the timing is off by LawLiet. He's looking... Is he trying to go to the main? Oh, did he scout the opening in the main? Warden has Blink Fan, by the way. No Shadow Strike. Oh, and this could be a lot of damage here. 1 kill. And the second one. Infi's busy with the creep cam right now. MK does get level 3 though. And greets the Warden with a Stormbolt. This will force the TP. Or maybe the Blink only? Oh, okay. Gets away with the Blink. Boots on the MK. Can he catch up with her? Oh, LawLiet. This is a typical situation where just right-click the hero into the main and don't pay attention anymore. But LawLiet is paying attention. Whilst, in the meantime, creeping the natural. Oh, outstanding footy scout. So important to scout this. And now the MK can come in and harass. And may even force the Ancient of War kill. Oh, there's an item on the ground. Whew, Stormbolt dodge with the Link. Talisman goes to the Mountain King, which is pretty nice on him actually. And this cost the Warden 3 blinks. That's 150 mana. That matters quite a bit. So important. This footy scout. And the MK realizing, okay, I forced the Warden away. She's probably expanding. I need to pressure that right now. Really well played by TH. Stormbolt ready. Blink has a pretty long cast point. So dodging Stormbolts from short range is very hard. Even unreliable, one could say. Oh, sneaky Tree of Life positioning. I like that. TH was kind of looking for it. Kind of. He was really close to seeing it. Troll Berserkers would be the best targets here for the MK to grab. And he still got plenty of mana. Thanks to that 1 of mana steal. But Warden's level 3. Warden's got the Telestaff. This Wisp over here could do big damage. Joins the units instead. There are double arcanes ready already, and the Warden decides to use the TP to save the Berserkers. Oh my... That was so close! That was like half an inch from not getting TP'd. Did I say Infi again? God damn. TH! TH. I don't know why. They're just intertwined in my head. The expansion here is going to be certainly a lot later for LawLiet, but at the same time, the tech for the human is quite a bit later. MK creeping the lab now with plenty of footies. That is pretty easily doable. Could be a good time for Shredder as well if he wants to go all out macro here. And there we go. Shredder coming in. So far this Warden hasn't been that impactful. Oh, if he gets the last hit here, this would be tremendous. But there must be a Stormbolt last hit. Oh, he gets it. LawLiet gets it. But not the item. Zeppelin! Oh my god. The bash almost ended his career right there. Stunned targets cannot be loaded into the Zeppelin. Whew, LawLiet is playing with fire.
Players' forces are under attack.
How much mana does the MK have? 2 more Stormbolts. But with the Dryads coming in, this is a big help. Oh, Warden. Wait. He did steal it? He did steal the Sobi Mask? Oh. Nice load up. Whew. That's a medevac right there. Whoa. Some stressful moments here in this game already. But LawLiet does survive, does get the expansion up. Only 3 Moonwells though, and it's daytime still remaining for a long time. And now the juice is dry. Oh, Zeppelin drop. Can he cancel the Entangled? I certainly believe so. Yeah, nice drop. That buys TH, not Infi, TH. A good minute, at least. Defend now makes it really tough to deal with these footies. The Dryads would just be hurting themselves if they attacked. Zeppelin evacuation is not going to be possible. LawLiet is paying very close attention, and this will be a TP forced. 3 footies for a minute delay, though. That's probably worth it. Alright. You guys know what this means? This is the new, fancy, popular MK strat on this map. Oh, the Warden. And that strat is MK fast expansion, tier 3, and then 80 supply Dragonhawk push. Sounds very weird. Doesn't sound that strong, but we've been seeing this a lot recently. And I've only been seeing it win, actually. Mass Dragonhawk, triple hero, and sometimes mortar teams as well. Ah, here's the workshop, so probably mortar teams. With heavy upgrades. No upgrades coming in just yet. TH could afford them.
A player's forces are under attack.
LawLiet has to buy and use a heal scroll right away, with the Dryads all being so hurt already. So what's he going for? We have 1 bear coming. Yeah, this has been surprisingly effective when I've seen it recently. And I haven't seen the Nile counter to Mass Dragonhawks yet. Dryads don't really work because there's more teams possibly on the ground. Hippogriffs don't work because there's, well, shackles. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Mass Berserkers? First time I saw this style was maybe 1.5 months ago. And it's been very popular. At least since then. Here we go. 3rd hero Paladin on the way. Oh, and Knights. I don't think I've seen it with knights before. But the more teams certainly are coming as well. With frag shards, they are very good against dryads. Warden is trying to get level 5. And then maybe go for the run-bys. The thing about mass Dragonhawks is that they don't give corpses. And they can't be killed too easily with Fan of Knives, because it only hits 6 targets at a time. 5 or 6, I always forget. So the Warden does have AoE, but it's not the most insane late game AoE. But here we go. So LawLiet run by begins. Classic LawLiet move. But TH must be expecting this. Alright, all peasants kill at the expansion. And this is expensive. This costs TH quite a bit of gold. But he had quite a bit of gold. Panda second. But the creeps are quickly disappearing from the base, from the map, excuse me. LawLiet would love to force a TP back to open up creeping for his second hero. LawLiet does have Ultra Vision, so he sees the enemy army, should be seeing it earlier. Oh. And TH may just want to go for a second base over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no mining at the expansion. Again, this was really expensive. But it's a lot of experience going to TH. Blood Mage close to 3, which is a gigantic level up. Pally level 2 will also be big. MK is kind of far away from 5. MK only gets really, really, really strong on level 5. Normally. The last couple of creeps are remaining in the bottom left, but the point of contention is in the top right now, as it seems. First Breath of Fire hits, but it's only level 1 breath. Ooh, those frag shards. Warden blinks in and forced into the invul just because of the siphon. Looking for the mortar teams in the back. We even have Griffins coming in now. So this is not the typical mass Dragonhawk style. Okay, so there seems to be some adjustments. Playing Foul Knives again. The Zeppelin medevac once again. For the mortar teams here. Bears in front. They do have the Scourge Bone Chimes, of course. Playing Foul Knives. Triple kill for the Warden. She's completely dry now. Getting siphoned even more, but the Blood Mage still not level 3. Doesn't have that Super Siphon yet. Super Siphon. It sounds like Super Soaker. Do you guys remember those? And LawLiet holds, getting another kill right there. And that opens up the top right, so at least there's certainly not going to be a human expansion over there. And yeah, TH is not playing this fashionable new style of mass Dragonhawks. He just went, what was that, 2 Dragonhawks? And then going into more Knights, more Griffins. Warden's getting close to 6. Oh, it's a lot of moon juice now. Anti-magic, very, very important against the Siphon. Panda's pretty close to 3, but out of mana. It's gonna be a big level up here for the Blood Mage right now. There we go. That makes all the difference in the world. Level 2 Siphon. Blink Fan of Knives. Says hello to everything. Bears now with Roar. No upgrades yet. Oh, but this Warden. She's having fun now. Holding on to the anti-magic still. And LawLiet, if he gets some more creeps in the bottom left, if he gets the Panda 3 here, I think he's going to be satisfied. Gets the item as well. Well, that's the worst one he could have gotten. But it's gold at least. Warden now very close to level 6. Oh, he needs a couple more kills. Especially with peasants, that could be easily doable. LawLiet does not have a TP, but he's got the way stronger army right now. TH doesn't seem to be able to cobble together a strong force just yet. I wonder why he decided not to go the masked Dragonhawks. There must be a reason, obviously. But I don't know. And there we go, level 6 Warden. Gets it with the last peasant right there. And now it's time for the Avatar. Pops it down where there's plenty of corpses. And now this is annoying. This is really annoying for TH. No way to deal with Spirit of Vengeance. You can't attack them, you can't kill them. You can just wait for them to run out. TH in a very tough spot.
Town is a Layer's forces are under attack.
LawLiet finds a way here to... I'm not saying that he won this game already, but it's certainly looking very good, I believe. Alright, TH wants to set up another base. But LawLiet saw the towers before the Ancient of War fell. And LawLiet's army is looking really good. This would be the natural time to go for upgrades now. And yeah, LawLiet's got a Shredder as well, by the way, who's been at work. Panda double heal scroll. Level almost 4. That's a lot of bears. Blink! Phantom Knives! Once again, the more teams in trouble instantly. Warden lets the Siphon go. Doesn't use the anti-magic just yet. That's one full Siphon run through. That's interesting. So there's the mana potion to use. The Paladin Trouble has to go for the Divine Shield. In the back, the Dryads are all dead though. The more teams, I guess, did their job. Warden has one more. Phantom Knives actually has another one. The Zoe Mask so good for her. GG out by TH. We finally have a 3-map series. LawLiet with the Warden will get the victory. Thank you very much, Admiral Abrador, for the sub. Yeah, I was definitely expecting the Masked Dragonhawk play. For you guys who didn't see it yet, when I heard it the first time, I also thought, what? Masked Dragonhawks? They're not good units. Why would you want to play them? But they're just so hard to kill for Night Elf, because the Dryads die really quickly to the Masked Dragonhawks. And they don't give corpses for the Avatar. I wonder why he didn't play him. Try to go for more of a fully fleshed out tier 3 army with Griffins, with Knights, with Mortar teams. But the Mortars were very well handled by the Warden. Always a joy to see LawLiet playing the Warden. Always looks so easy when you see it, when you see her in his hands. Blink Phantom Knives, kills, level 4, level 5, level 6. But it's much more complicated than that. And that's the reason why only very few players can play her very well. And LawLiet is the best Warden player. But, as mentioned earlier, she's very level dependent, very map dependent. We didn't see her on Concealed because you can't play her on Concealed. Terranos Stand is by far the best Warden map. We have other viable Warden maps in the pool though. Echo Isles is possible, but harder. Northern Isles is possible, but a lot harder. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was the only game where we see the Warden actually. Oh, wait. Then again, map 3 is going to be Echo. So perhaps this will be the Warden. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Already, the very early game is going to be really interesting. Because it's going to be a lot of decisions, important ones, going on early. And quite a few mind games as well. LawLiet already in the lobby. We're waiting for TH. Alright, we're in, and we're not wasting any time. Map 3. In game 3 of today, between TH and LawLiet. At least top 2 of their races facing off against each other. And everything is gonna be decided on Echo Isles. This already feels like a classic. Final map, decision time, Night Elf versus Human, Echo Isles. That has happened so many times in the past. So I am looking very forward to this game. TH on the left, LawLiet on the right. Years ago, already in 2015, this was a popular Night Elf map to play Warden on and to greedily creep at the Merc camp. Let me turn the music a little. Then TH, he was the player to come up with a counterplay to that, with an instant barracks, slightly delayed altar, and a strategy of Tinker tower pushing against the greedy Warden play. That doesn't seem to be the case here, though. Tinker was a little bit nerfed a couple of patches ago. There's the Warden. Okie doke. Against MK again. Very rarely, TH will go for a fake MK like that, a fake hero here, then cancel and go for the tavern, pick up the tavern hero and tower push the Night Elf on tier 1. But that is normally always with the barracks first, so this seems to be a true MK first versus Warden first game, with expansions and such, just like Terranos. This map has a lot of similarities with Terranos in the early game, in that you get easy Merc camp access, and you get an easy expansion and easy level 3. But of course also many differences compared to Terranos. It's much, much smaller. There's only 4 gold mines total. There's a lot fewer creeps in general. And only 1 merchant. Which is a really big deal in the late game for heal scrolls and also invols. 40 Scout comes in, but is not in time to steal the Shadow Priest. Very interesting. Normally we see the first footman sent out right away. This was the second footy, I believe. And then steals the Shadow Priest, making this camp quite tough to creep for the Night Elf. In fact, LawLiet didn't even get the Lightning Shield creep here. So it's not that fast. And with the Shadow Priest, the Ancient of War could have been in trouble. Could have perhaps fallen, could have forced more repair. Oh, also quite a bit of damage on the peasants over here. MK finds the best drop imaginable. Pendant of Energy. An absolute dream. If we go to 2 base versus 2 base in this match, it would not be very surprising to see a Pendant of Energy picked up from the marketplace. So this should certainly be a fast expansion with the MK. Not that super fast, a little bit delayed. You do not need that Merc camp creep. You do need the Merc support. You do need level 3. So this will be slightly delayed of an expansion, I guess. Wisp sees this and is ready with a quick detonate. Oh, the Berserker. Really important. Really important who gets this. Footy timing is almost perfect, but LawLiet snap picks it at 1900 right away. Ancient of War normally at this time would be moving over, looking for the next creep. To get the Warden to level 3 quickly. Oh, the Footy Scout. Look at the Footy Scout, man. It's so good. I don't think he actually saw her, but he was very close to it. Checking out the marketplace. There were claws in there, circlet, and crystal ball. The Warden is gonna blink into the main. Ooh. I don't think he saw the peasants, but he's gonna be greeted to a nice surprise. 1 peasant dead. Oh, could have killed the other one. Slight mistake by LawLiet, but he gets level 3 regardless. MK is looking for the units. Where are the units? I want to Stormbolt kill them.
Players' forces are under attack.
Shadow Melt now being very effective. The Warden can use a Final Knives in just a second. Can she do it right away, or is she gonna get burned? How does that work? I don't know. The animation is quick enough. Doesn't get burned and the spell get cancelled. And once again, this forces militia time. This is pretty expensive. The power build is still going through fully. So this is not being slowed down, at least. Oh, but the MK. With the Clap level 2 and the Pendant of Energy. Doing quite a bit of damage against these units. But LawLiet just keeping him right next to the Moonwells. Keeping them safe. Does he only have 2 footies? Oh, no, wait, there's footies in the main as well. This is gonna be very expensive for the Warden to heal up again, by the way. Still no Expo for LawLiet. MK didn't find any kills, but he forced a lot of Moon Juice. Staffing to the expansion, not into the main. LawLiet gets 1 more kill. Wait. Wait. Can he walk out? No, right? No? I don't think so. If he waits for 50 mana, he can blink out. Oh, nice block with the footy. But it's gonna take too long. LawLiet TP's home. But this is definitely not gonna be full mana. Alright, he drops the item, of course. No, it's not even close to full mana. Double lures. Still no counter expansion by LawLiet, but he did a lot of damage in the main. There's still no tech happening for TH. Now LawLiet continuing to creep. Not even getting the clarity cancelled. Nicely done. And this is important that he kept the units alive here earlier. Because now he can creep pretty fast with them. MK though, quite a bit of mana himself. What did he look for in the shop? Oh, was it the dust? Nope. Weird. Didn't buy anything. TH is looking for the counter expo, but there's no counter expo yet. LawLiet gets another kill. Level 4 is a big level up for the Warden. To decrease the blink mana cost down to 10. Helps her a lot. And the cooldown. No, wait, does it decrease the cooldown? It decreases the cooldown from level 2 to level 3. But the mana is the more important thing. Ancient of War will be lost. TH does not want to let LawLiet creep up the natural for free. This is a big last hit on the Ogre Magi right here. LawLiet, is he going to secure it with a fan? Nope. He gets a level 4 and the claws. LawLiet's inventory is looking pretty good. This Warden surprisingly tanky with all these items at now 1000 HP. Oh, and a bit of a flank coming in here. There's going to be a lot of units dying. Clap coming in, kills off 1 archer. And the Shadow Priest is also going to fall for LawLiet. Berserker would be the big loss. Looks like both Berserkers will be falling. Clap, Stormbolt, combo. Berserker dead. Another fan is ready. Defend once again very well timed. Without defend, these Dryads could super easily kill these footies. But with defend, it's a little bit more tricky. Did he just fake a blink to dodge a Stormbolt? Is that what happened there? I think so. Stormbolt wouldn't kill him, but would put more damage on him. And now, thanks to defend and the spears getting reflected onto the Dryads, they're all kind of hurt, and healing them up is difficult. Moon Juice is a valuable resource and kind of reserved for the Warden. So here comes the expansion now, very late. Wait a minute. Ah, he's teching at the expansion. I was like, did he still not start teching? That would have been insane. Interesting. Teching at the expo. This makes it so human can call militia from both bases. If you tech in the main. And before tech, you can only call militia from the main. And here, alright, here we go. Here's the mass Dragonhawks. This time, no. No, he cancelled it again. Maybe just to get the Alchemist out sooner. Okay, Alchemist over Blood Mage this game. Must be primarily for healing reasons. We see the heal spray first as well. course, Dryads won't be affected by the Acid Bomb. Warden will be hitting level 5 quickly here this game, as it seems. Tier 3 is finished, so plenty of bonus experience for the Warden. Fighting for the last hits. Clap versus Fan. Oh, nice reju. Warden is still taking quite a bit of damage over here, though. 3 bears. Nice and quick. Master training is done. Shop goes to the Warden. Warden can't stack up on double heal scroll too easily, though, because she's just slot starved. And now it's time for LawLiet to decide. Does he play solo Warden, or is he going to add in a Panda? Creeping the Marketplace, creeping the Gargantuan. Panda could actually get level 3. But nothing to creep beyond that. Rifles and Dragonhawks. Rifles and Dragonhawks. Okay. Infi's gonna look to go for a big timing here pretty quickly. Would love to have a heal scroll for that. Warden blinks forward. But this is what the Alchemist is for. Heal spray. Oh, that was a big clap. Staff away because the MK was surrounded. Whew, that was close. And forces the TP away. Does LawLiet, buying himself a lot more time against this timing push. Double click TP. Because he has tier 2 here, means he's at the expansion. Was that intentional? Maybe it was. He's got a shop now to use. One of Illusion used very, very well right there. But LawLiet doesn't have too much anti-air. Doesn't have the orb yet either, which he could of course easily get. And LawLiet is not going into upkeep yet. Needs a second heal scroll here, I believe. Yeah, heal scroll invul. So, the next heal scroll is far away. Fan of Knives again. MK with so much mana. These bears getting completely controlled almost by this MK solo. Heal scroll by LawLiet. It's got a second one. That clap didn't hit too much though. Oh, but mana potion. Pendant on the ground, mana potion used, 250 mana. Great synergy always between those items. LawLiet, was he perhaps a little bit too late to produce? It kind of looks like it. He needs the Orb of Venom as well. Oh, goes for mana pot instead of orb. And TH is not messing around. He's pushing into this in earnest. Oh, with detonates, really nice. Oh, I love that move against the MK. Because he only got one clap left, that's it. Last clap for the MK. And the Warden's got plenty more mana. Uh-oh. TH, this is not looking good for him, is it? Invul potion on the Warden, that seems to be a misclick. GG! GG, and LawLiet takes this 2-1 with his hero, the Warden. He's victorious and eliminates TH out of Yule Cup 2 and keeps the Korean hopes alive.